Hey guys, how's it going? Working on my 75 Ford Bronco today. Replacing some old bushings. These are probably about 20 years old. These are James Duff, I believe, 4-degree C bushings. You can see how cracked they are. So I went ahead and got a new set and decided to replace them. Going through this whole mess, and of course probably going to replace my drag link and maybe my tie rod ends. My drag link did not want to release. Tried to shock it and drop it, but that thing was severely tied up. So anyway, I was going through some videos trying to refresh my memory of how I did this before. When I did this before, I replaced the coil springs in the front and did a bunch of work. I've done the disc brake conversion on this one. It had 4-wheel drums when I bought it. But anyway, it was time to go through some stuff, replace the shocks, and get the C bushings done. So I was going through some videos. I saw these guys taking off not only the drag link, but taking off the tie rod ends and etc. And didn't see a need to take off the tie rod ends. Been really successful with getting around it, getting the bolts off, getting the bushings out, getting the your track bar out and everything like that. I'm also not doing it what they tell you to do is drop everything and pull the axle out completely out of the way. I don't know if you could see it or not, but I've already done one side and got one side back up, and now I'm working on the other side. So just a couple of shortcuts that I took with not taking off the tie rod ends and stuff. You can still get the caps out. You can still access everything. I am going to be taking them off and replacing them regardless, but I don't have them now, and I'm going to order them and swap them out later because I noticed my drag link was pretty tore up. So I got the 14 piece, of course, the new one right here. These ones are marked top and bottom, front and back, which makes it a little bit easier. I don't even know if I did my last ones right. So, you know, this time around I'll do it right. But like I said, it's been almost 20 years. Had to refresh my memory on how to do all this stuff. Took a lot of time and a lot of knuckles and muscle to get all this stuff done. But like I said, I just wanted to touch base with all you guys on YouTube looking at these videos, and not necessary to take all the tie rod ends and stuff. I definitely would drop the drag link because as you're manipulating the axle around, you don't want to bend it or torque it out of position, but it is a real pain in the butt. This is my Bronco here, 1975, pretty much stock. I've done a lot of engine work, so I don't drive it that much because it only gets about 8 miles to the gallon with the big old cam and stuff in it. So it does a lot of sitting and a lot of rusting. And I don't know if you can hear it or not, and you definitely can't see them, but there's a nest of birds, baby birds, that decided to take up residency inside my frame rails. I did have the bumper on, but they went in through the backside. So just an FYI, if you live in a place that has a lot of little birds, hey, they like your frame rails. Anyway, that's basically all I wanted to touch base with you guys. I'm sure I'm doing a lot of things wrong and a lot of things right. Just doing it the way that I see fit and I see best for my application. I am not a mechanic, as you can see, just a shade tree. But I do a lot of this work all by myself. So you can see where I've got this side done already. Just left everything kind of loose till I get everything mounted back up and get everything back in place. So hope this video helps you guys. Just letting you know if you got good tie rod ends and whatnot. Not necessary to remove them for this process. But all right, have a good day, guys.